Let me tell you a story about when the Grizzlies walked upright.
Then the sky spirit took his walking stick, stepped down from a cloud at the peak, and walked down the mountain. When he was about halfway down to the valley, he began to put his finger on the ground here and there. Wherever his finger touched, a tree grew. Snow melted in his footsteps, and the water ran down the rivers. The sky spirit broke off a small end of his giant stick and threw the pieces into the river, and the smaller pieces became fish. When the leaves dropped from the trees, he picked them up, blew upon them, and so made them birds. He took the giant end of his stick and threw them on the ground and made grizzly bears. The bears were covered with hair and had sharp claws, just as they do today, and they looked fierce, and the sky spirit sent him away to live in the forest at the base of the mountain. Pleased with what he has done, the chief of the sky spirits decided to bring his family down to live on earth with himself. He made a big fire in the center of the mountain and a hole in the top so that the smoke and sparks could fly out. Late one spring, while the sky spirit and his family were sitting around the fire, the wind spirit sent a great storm that shook the top of the mountain. It blew and blew and roared and roared. The smoke and blown back from the lodge hurt their eyes. The sky spirit said to his youngest daughter, "Climb up to the smoke hole and ask the wind spirit to blow more gently. Tell him I am afraid that he will blow the mountain over." The girl hurried to the top of the mountain, and as she was about to head down, she wanted to catch a glimpse of the ocean. As she stuck her head out, the wind spirit got caught of a long hair and pulled her down the mountain and blew her down to the snow and ice. There, a grizzly bear found the little girl when she was out hunting for her food and family, and he carried her home with him. The grizzly bear and his wife brought her up with a family of cubs. The little red-haired girl and the cubs ate together, played together, and grew up together. Then she sent her eldest grandson on a cloud at the top of Mount Shasta to tell the spirit chief where he could find his long-lost daughter. He expected his child to look exactly as she had when he saw her last, but he instead found a grown woman. He learned that the strange creatures she was taking care of were his grandchildren, and he became very angry. He frowned on the old grandmother so sternly that she promptly fell dead. As a punishment, he forced the grizzlies to walk on all fours. In conclusion, the sky spirit created the world and allowed his kids to come down and live in it. The wind spirit took the sky spirit's youngest daughter and blew her away. The grizzly bears found the girl and took her up as their own. Once the sky spirit found his daughter, he was mad at the bears because they made a new race that he didn't create and forced the bears to walk on all fours for eternity. When the leaves dropped from the trees, he picked them up. When the leaves dropped from the trees, he picked them up.
Let me tell you a story about when the Grizzlies upright.